here. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, your comments. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. We do have a big transit coming up this weekend. I think it's like Wednesday, Thursday, things start to get pretty intense, okay, in the astrology. I am not an astrologer, but I do watch a lot of astrology. And sometimes this comes out in the cards, okay? So I just want to warn you guys about that. There's like there's a Mars transit this week where it's going to make you see who's on your team, okay? And so the energies might get a little bit intense this week. Just want to warn you guys all about that. But it affects everybody in a different way depending on your birth chart, okay? Anyway, as I speak of the devil, there is the devil card. So this is a general reading, okay? This is, please take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else who might need to have this information. All right, I'm going to pull a general reading for the collective, and then if I have some time afterwards and there's somebody in the chat, then I will pull some personal cards for you. All right, I do go live periodically, so please be on the lookout for those. They're kind of like pop-up surprise lives when I can get to those. And I also offer personal readings, and you can just send me an email. The email is in hi CG, how are you? My email is in the description on my YouTube channel. Welcome in, nice to see you. Hello. Okay, so I have cleansed the energy, but you know what? I'm just gonna burn a little bit more Palo Santo here. Happy Monday, everybody. And I hope everybody is staying cleansed and clear and protecting themselves and staying safe. I already did this, but I just feel like I want to add a little bit more Palo Santo in. Sending you guys all a lot of happy, loving energy. Okay, so as I was shuffling, this guy came out, the Devil card, but you could be dealing with a Capricorn, okay? And then I have the Page of Wands here as well too. I feel like because this came out in the side, like kind of like on, like this Page of Wands came out a little bit like this, like not challenge, but I feel like this, whomever this individual is thinking about communicating here, thinking about sending a message. Okay, but they're on the fence. I feel like they're unsure about sending a message. Okay. And now I'm drawn to this color red. Do you see that? Do you see that ruby red on that card at the very top? For me, this is like a sign of protection. So I feel like this person, it's kind of a matter of like protecting themselves, or they feel like they need to protect themselves. But I feel like they want to come forward with some type of a message or communication, okay? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, okay, I get that. So it looks like I'm picking up that there's a lot of attraction here, okay? A lot of attraction. Somebody's like, shouldn't I communicate? But I feel like they're worried that this will just get like shut down right away. Okay, tell me more, please, Spirit. Now I'm picking up, deer in the headlight. Like somebody's kind of like stunned, like just sort of like, huh? Like surprise or like nervous energy here. Okay. Okay, so I have the Sun card, and I am going to clarify this, you guys, after. I'm thinking about Mercury retrograde right now. I'm also picking up another story where somebody thought something was over, and it might be, you might be getting some sort of a, like somebody who thought something was over. This feels like past relationship. Somebody thought that there was something over, but they're uncertain. They're like, should I reach out to this person again? Should I message them? Okay. There's a lot of happiness coming in though, the sun. Tell me more, please. Yeah. When I look at this sun card, I haven't used this deck in a long time. And, oh, this is sweet. And I just looked at this sun card, and I just felt there's a lot of planets like whirling around. I feel like a lot of astrological, like shifting. There's a lot of shifting going on. Somebody's gonna have to step up into their courage and communicate something. Step into their courage here, the strength card. And there's a little bit of resistance to move for something forward or to communicate. I can see that somebody here is quite resistant with like turning their back. Maybe somebody's getting nudges to communicate with somebody, and there's a little bit of fear here. Okay? Tell me more, please, Spirit. I get a lot of Leo energy, Capricorn. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like somebody is going through this like they're getting nudges from the universe to communicate, but they're like yes no, or they go to pick up the phone and like text the person or call the person, and then they get like nervous, like no, I can't. Like they're almost like, I'm picking up on this card that somebody like turns their back to signs that they're getting about communication. Okay. Whoa, what's that? Oh my gosh. Okay. There's something about an ending. I feel like I've got two ending cards here. Okay. I'm just getting clarity on that. What is all this ending going on? What's this ending? I feel, oh, just bear with me for a second. I've got somebody on their bike out there. Okay. So there's a little bit of fear of, there's an ending coming, and there's like a big transformation coming in somebody's life. Okay. This could also be the fact that somebody's trying to avoid this ending. All right. But I see with this Tower card in this deck, right after the Tower, there's like freedom. Okay, there's freedom, there's celebrating going on after this Tower. Yeah, so especially, I don't know what's going to be happening this week, and this is, for me, Tower cards don't scare me because it's usually from something that we're avoiding, and I can feel a lot of avoidance here. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of like passion just like bubbling under the surface here. And I feel like somebody's kind of put their head in the sand or like look the other way, like, no, I'm fine. But I feel like there's some changes coming up that's really going to shift somebody. And don't forget to write those gratitude lists. Tell me more, please. What's coming in for the collective? There's a change coming in. I feel like this is a Tower comes up that actually affects somebody in a good way because it starts like shifting things around, okay? And for some people, it brings a lot of healing, and this is like a wish come true. Okay, and for others it brings heartbreak. All right, we live in a dualistic world, right? So first, but I feel like if you are like, I'm reading for the collective, a certain collective here, that this change and this ending is actually going to bring a lot of healing, freedom, happiness, time to celebrate. Okay. Tell me more about the Tower, please. What's this Tower? What's the Tower? The Tower is the fact that you have some, yeah, you have like another choice in love that's like bubbling and coming up to the surface. Okay, I feel like this is something that's like rising. I feel like there's a lot of passion and there's a choice in love here. And do you see that this couple are like rising from like this water? And so I feel like this has been something like bubbling for a long time. And it actually is a really good collaboration. Like it's nice teamwork. Okay, there's a lot of fiery passion here. Like it's very like magical connection. There's a lot of playful, fun energy here. 6 of Wands. So there's victory. All right, there's victory. And for other people, this is going to create some sort of heartbreak. All right, but I honestly feel like it just can't stay how it's been. Like there's too many, like the planets are coming in, the transits, if you believe in astrology. There's just like a change in the wind here. Do you see, with all those planets like moving and shifting? And the only thing that we can count on in life really is change. Everything changes. But there's some sort of excitement. This could be also a promotion coming in. Say we're talking about work here. This could be somebody gets promoted, and there's like jealousy, envy. It breaks somebody else's heart, but it's somebody else's wish come true. Okay. This is also some sort of an award here. I feel like this is a spiritual award. I feel like, man, it just feels like somebody's been like turning their, this feels like somebody who's been afraid. They've been seeing the signs to move forward or communicate, or like it's time to like shift things in this direction. And somebody's just been like, no, I can't. I don't want to, like resisting this change and turning their back. And so there's a blow up here. There's a blow up, like a shock, a surprise. Let's see. Okay. So what is the overall advice, please, Spirit? I keep seeing the Lover's card. So this isn't like a good choice in love, like a soulmate connection. This Page of Wands again. Yeah, there's some good news. Some really good news that's coming in. Exciting news. All right. And I feel like they're also suggesting, yeah, that you finish what you start. Somebody is, and we are in retrograde energy, but I feel like enough of revising, enough of trying to figure things out. Okay? And it's time to move things forward. Okay? So there's going to be some really good news coming in. I feel after a time of somebody like stalling on this forward movement, you're going to get like a big burst of passion, excitement. You might have to take some action here. Okay? And be very creative. I think somebody as well needs to move into like a fun, creative time, because on this Lover's card, there's dolphins, which for me as a reader, I interpret that as fun, play, stay optimistic, okay? Stay optimistic, enjoy. All right, so let me just get an oracle card. What other guidance, please, Spirit? What other guidance for the collective for this reading today? We'll take the top one here. Well, oh, it had two. Okay, so I get Blackbird. Man, there's a lot of like yes, no, or like somebody's sad about this and somebody's happy. Because right away I look in and this card looks so gloomy. All right, so it says open to psychic awareness to recognize portents of the future. Ooh, and we've got the full moon at the end of the week. Oh my gosh, this Aquarius full moon. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty important week. All right, something on the full moon. And becoming aware of who is on your team here, okay? And then I get Peregrine Falcon. Seize the moment in life and love or lose it forever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what this feels like. It feels like somebody who's been not wanting to go forward. So I'm going to read a little bit more on these cards, but it says seize the moment in life and love or lose it forever. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody's got to take some action and it's been uncomfortable. It's been like a tough choice or something. So let me just quickly read up on these for you guys, for everybody. And I just got this, where is, okay, the Blackbird? Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, it gives like, I just got this deck, and so I need to kind of like go a little bit into these cards here. The book, here it is, yeah. Okay, Blackbird. 42. And I just said the page, so it's on page 42, which it breaks down to a 6, which is all about movement, okay? Moving forward. 6 of Swords. So this Blackbird, so mellifluous and heart-wrenching his song, so magically melodious his tune at twilight, that the Celts named him Black Druid. For blackbirds sing as the solar energy of conscious action gives way to the lunar energy of unconscious desire, and the borders between worlds dissolve. Your lullaby as you drowse at summer's warm dusk, your companion in contemplation at winter's revitalizing chill. Blackbird's fluting tone is a magic charm, a charm which alters consciousness so that you may experience the truths and messages of the other world and allow your dreams and their happenings to be portents of your future. If Blackbird announces his tuneful arrival in your cards, pay heed to your intuitions and allow yourself to relax into magic daydreams, where the future is revealed. Meander through nature at sunset and let your thoughts wander where they will. Blackbird is ready to open the door to your psychic self if only you will let them. All right. And yeah, so really tap into your intuition, follow your intuition. I feel like there's been something bubbling under the surface and it's just going to like, there's no more holding that like secret world. Is something's going to bubble up that's going to help you kind of like move forward with something. This one here is the number 40. Yeah, I feel, let's see what 40. Okay. Peregrine Falcon. Falcon, Lord of the High Skies. the fastest being to grace Earth. Falcon is aerodynamic beauty, clothed in the softest cream and brownie gray. His head held proudly high, he is true poetry in motion. The dry desert sky cleaves for Falcon, his body a blur as he dives at most 200 miles an hour towards the glittering sands of the desert below. For his lofty cruising altitude, Falcon's pinpoint vision has revealed a bird flying in a sharp ray of the Saharan sun. Food for life, food for survival, he snatches it from the air. Falcon does not hesitate, procrastinate, or change his mind. Falcon knows that to do so is to lose everything. And if Falcon has flashed into your cards, neither must you. An opportunity has appeared before you. Cast all doubt. An opportunity has appeared before you. Cast all doubt aside and seize the moment. It will never come your way again. Yeah. Use your intuition, and it's time to take action on some sort of a decision. Okay? Whew. Yeah, these birds, they really dive, and they just like, they have to be precise, right? And I feel like it's kind of like waiting time is over and something's bubbling to the surface here. It's going to be time to take some action. So around that full moon, I feel like somebody knows already. You already know what the right action is. Like enough delaying, enough putting your head in the sand, this type of thing. It's time to make a move. Okay, guys. How are you guys? Thank you guys so much. I hope this helps. This was just a general message. All right. And, okay. So the first person I'm seeing that's showing up is, I know there's been a lot of comments before that person, but I just saw JS about career. Okay. So I'm just going to pull a few cards for JS. JS. Let's see. Career. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, let me just shuffle these a few times here for JS. Okay, Spirit, tell us about career for JS, please. Career for JS. Going on? What can you tell us, please, Spirit, for career for JS? Woo. Okay, so you have a choice. Okay, you do have a choice. And don't stress out. They're saying here, like, don't over stress about career. Don't over stress about this choice that's coming up in career for you. So a lot of fear, I feel like, around career. I don't know, I'm getting maybe this is like in your current situation or what you're struggling with in the moment. It's just there's been a lot of fear, and this possibly could be internal fighting going on with career. Okay? This feels like this could be, if you're in a present work environment right now, I feel like this is like a very toxic environment where people are trying to control each other. There's a lot of competition. I feel like people are manipulating each other. Could be like a possibility of like fear. Just feels like mob energy, something like this. Like madness in the workplace. All right. The advice would be like, you need to look for something else. There's a better option out there. All right. Don't sit at home like marinating in some sort of a bad environment. Hi, Ashley. Hi, welcome in. Okay, JS. Let's see what else for career. JS. Yeah, they are asking you need to take some action here. All right. There's a little bit of fear because sometimes what happens is we get into this comfort zone and then things start to get like really uncomfortable where it forces us out of our comfort zone because there's going to be some sort of an offer that's coming in and probably spirit wants you to take this offer, right? And maybe if you were in a comfortable place already, you'd be like, nah, I'm good. But they want you to move forward. They're going to offer you something. Something's coming in fast. A new offer, a work offer, financial offer. Okay. It's going to put you into a place of power, authority, bossing up with the Emperor here. And well, I've got the Emperor and the Empress here. So whether you're masculine, feminine, but a glow up, financial increase. All right. So some sort of offers coming in. And don't let this, if you're in something current, or even if you're just like stressing out about looking for work, this can also just be fear and like, oh, your own internal dialogue freaking out. Don't linger in that. Don't linger. Something good is on the horizon here. Okay. I feel like this is fast energy coming in. Like this is going to happen quickly for you. Timing, please, on the Page of Pentacles. At first, it starts out like you might be like with the Page of Pentacles, you're gonna have to learn something new as well. Okay, it's a new thing, and that sometimes can be intimidating, but it's gonna turn you into it's gonna turn into something amazing. Like Emperor, Empress, beautiful. You're gonna this is a okay. So I'm in the Northern Hemisphere. We are in the middle of summer here right now. I have winter. So, and then I've got around August. Yeah, I felt like it was quick. It's quick coming in. Don't freeze yourself. Okay, don't freeze. You're going to have to take some action. Also, you could have been suffering a lot of some sort of chaos in this past winter, like a few months back. All right. But around August, it says that you're getting some sort of a opportunity coming in that's going to lead to something really fantastic. I hope that helps you, JS. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Take care. Good luck in your situation. Yeah, August is close. Yeah. Yeah, that looks great. So be prepared. Be prepared for the for it to come in. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope that helps you. Okay, anybody else? Namisha. Am I over with everything? Okay. Let me pull a couple of cards for you, Namisha. Well, when I look on the bottom of the deck, I'm going to shuffle them again for you, but I get the Queen of Pentacles, I get the Temperance card, and then I get the Ten of Pentacles. So, and the World card, this is all, and the Nine of Cups. But I'm going to shuffle and we'll see what else comes out for you, Namisha, but this looks like you are over a rough patch. Yes, and CG. I'm going to read for CG after. Yes. So I would say you are over the rough patch, Namisha, but let me just put these back in. I was just drawn to look on the bottom of the deck and they were like one after another, really good cards. So that looks really encouraging. Let's see what else wants to come out for Namisha. And then I'm going to pull for CG. Okay, Namisha and career. Namisha. Oh, what is this? Something flipped over. Oh, and then I get the Ten of Cups, which flipped over. Oh my gosh, I'm just seeing good things. Is Namisha over this rough patch? Okay. Yeah, so past you've been in heartbreak. It's been difficult. Tell me for Namisha. You have somebody who's really watching you, who's kind of waiting to come in. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy who's wanting to, who's really got their eye on you. We'll put it that way, but like in a really sweet way. And he's kind of like, he's waiting. It's almost like waiting. You don't even see this, okay? But he's waiting to see when he should come in. I see you're really focused on a lot of like, this is like worries. This is like, I feel like this is more like, when is the next shoe going to drop? This kind of energy. You could also be very concerned about something that happened in your past. So I would say try not to focus, hyper focus on trauma or things that happened to you in the past. Tell me if what's coming in for Namisha. I feel like this sweet little love offer is nice, actually. Things are moving forward for you, okay, Namisha? I've got this, things are going to really start moving forward fast. You could possibly be traveling as well. You could also have a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini coming towards you quickly, or a Cancer. What's coming in? Oh. Tell me what's coming in for Namisha. I feel like you've got, oh, okay. Do not stay hung up in fear, please, okay? And also, there's some advice here about they want you to really look at details. Look at the details of something, all right? With this Hermit card. But if you, I feel like because this 10 of Cups came out, but it was a little bit like, it was like, ooh, is it going to be good? Is it going to not? It's just move carefully and really look at details about something right now. I feel like you could have some, like 2 love offers. This Knight of Swords. I feel like this Page of Cups is a better, this looks like a sweeter offer. I feel like you've blocked a Knight of Swords, okay, which is really smart. Because I think moving forward with this person would have caused a lot of hardship, financial hardship. But you need to tread carefully here, all right? And don't rush into anything. But you do have the 10 of Cups on the horizon, which I really like. There's a lot of being afraid here of being trapped again, or am I always going to be stuck? Okay. You also have a glow up coming in, Empress. You could be pregnant. You could be getting pregnant. Tell me about current lover for Namisha. Oh, the other thing as well is, oh, okay. There's healing coming in here, but you still, there has been something about you needing to really make sure you're working on your boundaries. Okay. That's what this is. So this is like, it's up to you. This 10 of Cups, this happiness is up to you. If you push forward and if you're like a doormat and if you're not taking care of yourself, you could end up in the 5 of Pentacles, which is like people abusing you, this type of thing. Okay, so tread carefully. That's why this Hermit came up. Like, look at the details. Don't rush into things. Okay, so set some healthy boundaries. All right. Be careful with overgiving or people like misusing your time, energy, resources, this type of thing. Okay. They're going to show you. You need to be really clear with your communication and protect yourself. So it's free will, right? So yes, you have a lot of really good things coming, but you need to make sure you're putting healthy boundaries, taking care of yourself, because somebody could take these opportunities and just turn them straight into like poverty here. Also, I'm hearing now, be careful of poverty mindset, okay? Being afraid, like being trapped, being afraid of, I'm feeling a lot of like past life. I don't know what you're, how old you are, what you've lived in this life, but fear, this feels like fear of like slavery or this type of, so that's why I'm talking about past life things here. I don't know too much about past lives, but it just like, from what I understand, if you get those like, but if you're not setting healthy boundaries, you will get locked into something again, which is not good for you. So you need to take care of yourself. So it's really up to you. But I see the Star card and the Empress card, which is like healing, glowing. Okay, boss, like this is boss lady energy. And this is, but with this boss up, glow up, comes a lot of responsibility to be able to set healthy boundaries and take care of this energy or this new shift that you're going into. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for being here. Take good care of yourself and don't rush things. Until August 11th, we are in retrograde energy. All right. I hope that helps you. Thanks for being here again. Nice to see you. And I am going to pull a couple of cards for my friend CG. Of course I have time. Yes. Okay. CG, what's going on for CG, please? Just going to pull out these cards for you here, CG, okay? Right. You know what? Actually, they're like, nope, they want me to this like this. Okay. Okay. They want me to look at these cards for you. Okay, for CG, what is coming in for CG and career? Gonna give these, ooh, I see the Empress. And I keep seeing this Queen of Swords. Taking action. But Empress, I like that. Also seeing that you're showing up like really decisive and professional in your career. This is like somebody who knows how to make decisions and take action in career, and it's bringing you a lot of success. Okay, I'm seeing celebrating here. Okay. Okay. So what else can you tell CG, please, Spirit, for career? Yeah. Now I'm hearing, I kept hearing, oh, she's blessed. She's blessed as I was shuffling. Star card. Okay. They want you to have faith. Okay. And positive changes that bring an end to some sort of challenging times here. Okay, you got, oh, they're also saying here, I don't know, there's some situation around you, CG, where you feel a little bit like I'm stuck. Okay. There's some sort of, oh, there's something that you need to take some responsibility of. There's an illusion where you're like, I feel like I can't, or this is impossible. Okay, they're like, this is just like shadow side or like ego side, which we all have, that needs to kind of get zapped out. Some sort of thinking that's a little bit, and we, with the nodes, with, is it the South Node in Virgo? But we need to, now is a time that we're all going through and we're starting to see certain habits that need to get zapped out, that need to get cut out. Okay, so I think that's what that is. But they're also saying it might have something to do with money, spending, okay? Or seeing things like some sort of black and white thought process. Like, no, I could never do that. Like holding yourself back with something, okay? Seeing it like things very black and white. It's like, try to, like, I feel like needing to open your mind a little bit when it comes to career, okay? You've got some sort of dream coming true and a change. This is an end to some sort of challenging time. So this might be surfacing where you start to see things that like, oh, I can't believe I didn't think I could do this, or like some mindset that's going to be shifting for you. Okay. So be willing and open to like, I'm getting a lot of like Archangel Michael or some sort of angel that you're working with that has this like sword that's cutting you free of something. Okay. Tell me more for CG. This is some sort of a belief system. And, okay. So they're saying you're going to have to stand up for yourself here. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. But also, I feel like what might happen is you get super like excited. You get into this star energy where you're just like, wow, this is incredible. Like, I didn't think I could push through this breakthrough. I didn't think I could stand up to this boss or this situation or stand up for myself. And then all of a sudden you're like super empowered and super confident. So on this card, it also says to choose your battles wisely. Okay. So say there's like 5 or 6 things that are going on at work that you don't like. Prioritize. Maybe like the top 2 I'm going to set a boundary with. And there's a need to just be like reasonable as well as looking after yourself here with work. Yeah. Your wishes are coming true. So you are going to get, I feel like you're going to get something. I don't know why I'm getting like this list. And it's like, we're going to give you 3 out of your 5 wishes or something like this. But there's going to be some sort of sense of like satisfaction in yourself as well. A magical time of life and good fortune. And also to understand faith in the universe that everything will be well. Okay. This is like dreams coming true. You've got a lot of wishes coming true here. Good things coming true. But I'm getting now like spirit is like, okay, but we need you to like move these chess pieces a little bit. And this could be the setting of the boundaries, right? Standing up for yourself, being able to speak up for yourself. Okay. But career looks really good. I feel like this is like some internal shifts that you are going to break through that are really going to make like a real difference in your workplace here. But the end result is like wishes coming true. I also feel like people are really like your managers, your boss, or the head of the business or corporation or whatever are very impressed with you. Okay, like we like to work with her. She's a good collab. She's a star. Like you're a star in your workplace as well. And sometimes, you know, with this star energy in the workplace, if you don't set the boundaries, you can get a lot of people piling or sloughing off and pushing things onto you and making you like, well, CG is the one who does it perfectly. And like, then you can get this overwhelm and, you know, you're overworked, underpaid, this type of thing. So just take it how it resonates for you, okay? And what else, Spirit, for CG? This feels really exciting. Oh, okay. Be careful with work, like personal life and work-life balance. Okay. If you're also asking about, I get the house card. Okay. So this could also be working from your home. Okay. But I'm seeing a very stable home. This could also be like okay, with this like 9 of Cups, wishes coming true, and the house, this could also be like an upgrade in your home environment, this type of thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know, for a lot of us, right? I'm speaking from like experience myself. I know, I feel like a lot of my my shadow work or my own internal has been setting boundaries. It's been about setting boundaries. And it's like it just becomes a working part of the soul, where I think you're going to get to a place, and I mean, where you just like automatically like deflect it off you. At the beginning, sometimes it's like it feels so awkward. And for me, for my personal example, I've been in situations where I just was like, no, it's okay, it's okay. And then I got so sick, or I just became so like depressed about it, that I realized that it's more uncomfortable like taking BS at work than it was standing up for myself and setting boundaries. And then you also start creating like a different persona in the workplace. Like they're like, oh, like she's really busting up. Like we can't get away with this with her anymore. You know, and it's like a form of respect, setting boundaries, although it can be terrifying at the beginning when you're doing it, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Okay. Another, my little jelly bean has made a little appearance. Hello. Okay, one more card, please, for career for CG. Have faith. Oh, yeah, and okay. So, come here, baby girl. Come here. I know. I'll cuddle with you in a second. Okay, so there could be a little bit, I'm getting a lot about home work-life balance. Okay, or other things in your life like hobbies, things that you enjoy doing, that you need to also make sure that you're nurturing yourself and you're spending other, like your energy, like there's other things that need your time and attention as well, apart from work. Okay, come here, sweetheart. Come here. There you go, sweetie. Okay, so okay, have faith. They want you to have faith. Okay, believe in yourself. I'm hearing like stay strong. This is also like if you need to like pray to, you know, say a prayer for assistance with courage, but believe in yourself. All right. And this alchemy. Yeah, I feel like you have, I'm picking up the number 7 on this because it's 5 + 2 is 7. Jelly bean, you can't come on here. Come here, baby girl. Make sure that you're balancing. This is a lot about like transmuting energy too. So you can take really, you're a problem solver. You must be a problem solver. All right. Now I'm hearing some people need to learn how to, some problems it's good that you resolve, and then sometimes other people need to figure out how to fix their own problems. Okay. But also this feels a lot about like work-life balance. I'm getting a big time work-life balance. Make sure you're balancing this. This is nurturing yourself and doing things that you enjoy as well. But I'm picking up a lot of magic here. Like you're very magical, and just be careful for people who are like really trying to like grasp onto this magic or dip into your energy. This is just like a little note there about that. Okay, darling. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here again. I hope that helped. Great, thank you. All right. Yes. Okay, nice to chat. Yes. Sounds good. Okay, you guys. So I think I am just going to end the live for today. I just might pull one final card for the collective. Okay, just one final advice card, and we'll see what final messages come out. Thank you guys for all being here today. I hope everybody's taking good care of themselves. Okay, let's see what is this. This is for the collective. I'm seeing that somebody is kind of lurking or looming over somebody, and making them feel like, yeah. So there, the card that came out for the collective is entrapment. And you see there's like this entity here. There's a lot of shifts that are coming in where these lovely, if you're watching tarot card channels and you're on the spiritual path, which I'm sure you guys are, and you're an empath or you identify as like a sensitive person or a light worker, this type of energy, I feel like these entities or this dark energy or these kind of controlling individuals are not going to be able to get away with trapping you anymore in their dark gloom and doom. Okay, no more. There is a big breakthrough. Okay, the seeing eye of spirit, you'll see on this card, do you see like that eye? All right, the planets are changing. There's a change in the wind. There's a lot of love from the universe that is like shining down on people who have been trapped by controlling, powerful types of dominating narcissistic abuse, this type of thing. Okay, so this is not going to be going on anymore. There's new cycles that are breaking through. I feel like a lot of people have learned lessons, and there's a rise. Okay, people are rising up out of this entrapment. And yeah, so no more games. No more games for these dark entities that are trying to control people and keep people down in low vibrational frequencies, okay? The Earth's energy is shifting. There's a lot more light that's coming in on the planet. And so love always overpowers the darkness, all right? Cycles are completing and big breakthroughs of joy, bliss, and happiness are coming in. All right, everyone. I hope this helps. This is the final message for today. Thank you guys again so much for being here. All right, please don't stress and stay blessed. Take care. See you next time.